You're watching the Yankees post-game show. Before we get started, here are some highlights from today's game.
In his home country.
Lemahieu works a walk to start the game off. Swing and a miss. Got him on a breaking ball. So you don't really get caught up in his average. High fly ball, right center. Drifting back is Frazier. And he makes the play for the first. Popped up. Luke Voit in foul territory. Puts it away for the second out.
Miles an hour off of that fastball.
And that one's popped up. Calling everybody off is Gleyber Torres. He makes the play, and that will do it. 2-2. High fly ball, deep left center. There it goes. See ya. A long home run off the bat of Torres. Run. 3-2. Driven out deep to right field. There it goes. See ya. A long home run.
Together, yeah, didn't use it much in the first inning. Got through with fastballs. There's a good one.
Driven out to right field and deep. Going back is Davis. Turning, looking. See ya. And the game is tied at 2 on the. Here it is on Yesmo. The 2-2. Got him. The 1-2. Strike 3. Swing and a miss. Grounded in the hole. Over there is Wade. He had a double clutch before Voit got to. There's VR. That one's popped up. And
very, very quiet down here in the basement. Believe me, I can't even hear the tunes.
nice. Line to right field. It's a base hit. There's a base hit through the right side. That is going to score Wade easily. We're in the top of the 5th. Hit sharply and inside third and down the left field line. Voit rounds third. He will score.
Second inning.
0-2. Swing and a miss. But it's what you love to do, and
sure, you're supposed to have fun, and it's a game you played, you know. With
Guerrero slices one, and a nice play by. Fly ball center field. Hicks. Fly ball right field. 3-2. And there's a base hit through the drawn-in infield. Scoring is Lemahieu. And that one is knocked down by Panic. They'll take the out at first. VR who took the.
And now, for a reaction to today's game, here's Derek.
How's it going, guys? So before I get started, in case you missed it, I had a great interview with Gary Scheffler of Go to Locomotives on the pregame, and we talked about some ways that Judge and Stanton might be able to make some small tweaks that might be able to get them on the field a little bit more often going forward. So that's a great interview. You're going to want to check that out. And shout out to Ben, username the Whopperer feed. I think I said that right, for setting me up with that connection. It's awesome when users participate in the community and it helps grow the community in cool ways. And this is an example of that. So, you know, if anybody else has connections that they think I should talk to, feel free to send them my way. This came via Twitter. So shout out to Ben. Thanks, dude. On to Deivi Garcia. This was his 3rd start of the year. I thought he was terrific. We talked about in the pregame his batted ball profile, how he was getting a slower exit velocity, just 84 miles an hour, but a 20.9 degree launch angle. To me, that says soft fly balls. And we saw a lot of that today, especially earlier in the game. As the game went on and he started throwing the slider more than the curveball, and his velocity went up. He started getting more strikeouts. But great job by Deivi Garcia. I didn't think his curveball was quite as sharp tonight. I heard David Cohn mention it a few times, and so he went to the changeup a lot with Gary Sanchez, who called a pretty good game tonight. I just thought Deivi Garcia had great stuff. I think he's a legit member of this rotation going forward. I don't know how you take him out of it. And also he feels like a New York kind of guy to me. He reminds me of like a Spike Lee, just his attitude. Just he's just a New York kind of guy. He strikes somebody out and he hops and he's got the hat crooked. I love that. I love that, just a little bit of flair, but not running his mouth and backing it up, by the way. He's been good every single time. Ton of poise. He works quick. I like when he pitches, the game kind of moves along because he's on the mound and he's ready to go. They talked about how that could be because of the minor leagues, but I don't think it is, because not every pitcher who comes up from the minor leagues is doing this. I think Deivi Garcia just has an idea of what he wants to do on the mound, and I feel like he's not spending a lot of time, mulling over, what pitch should I throw? Should I work this guy in, out, up, down? I think he's going up there and he's either shaking off the catcher or, they're on the same page, and he's just executing the pitch. And if you just focus on executing the pitch and not get distracted by anything else, then you can pitch like Deivi Garcia did tonight. Excellent job for the 21-year-old. He is going to be huge for the Yankees going forward. At this point, you have to consider him for a postseason start. I mean, Happ has been great. Garrett Cole's obviously going to start game 1. Tanaka's been pretty good. The last few starts have been pretty good. So the Yankees' rotation hasn't been that bad. The bullpen has been terrible, but the rotation has not been that bad. And if we can get some guys hitting, even without Judge and Stanton, if we can get the right combination of guys hitting. Gleyber is hitting now. He had a big home run tonight. He had a double. DJ Lemahieu is still hitting. He's leading the league in batting average, or he was coming into the game. He hit that opposite field home run. And Duhar has shown signs of life, and he's a guy who you really can't defend if he's swinging the bat well, because he uses line to line. He gets little duck snorts. He'll also rip you over the left field wall. So if we get enough guys going, then maybe you can make up for the loss of Judge until he's back in about a week or so. Still no word on when Stanton's coming back. They keep saying that he's running the bases, doing baseball drills and stuff, but then they say no timetable for his return. They do say that he's slightly ahead of Judge. I think maybe they're just really cautious about giving us timetables with him, because so many times we've had a timetable and then it's had to be postponed, and then he has to meet with the media, and then I'm on here ripping him, stuff like that. So, hey, hopefully we get those guys back soon, but the fact that some other guys have started hitting, it's giving me a little bit more relief. Also, one final thing, there will not be a pregame show tomorrow. I know that I do them pretty much every game, but I do have to make a video for my actual job tomorrow, and it's probably going to take me all day. So I've got to get up in the morning and start working on that, and I probably won't finish until late in the afternoon. So no time for a quality pregame show. But I will be back with post-game highlights and commentary and all that stuff. So please like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Hey guys, help support the podcast by buying swag from my store. Link is in the description.
If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. It helps YouTube suggest this channel to other Yankees fans.